Randy Cole Sims Sr. here, Senior Minister to the Fiske Boulevard Church of Christ, right down here in the great city of Rockledge, Florida. I have not done this in some time now in terms of um, disseminating information via video effort. So on behalf of myself and those who serve as leadership persons for our great family, we thought it was a time that I might say some things pertinent to the Fiske Boulevard Church of Christ and the things that we continue to do for the benefit of those whom God has blessed us to serve. Today is Sunday, September the 27th, 2020. In recent days, Governor DeSantis moved the reopening for the state of Florida to level 3. And that caused perhaps questions to be asked in regards to, and more specifically about the Fiske Boulevard Church of Christ, and that is quite simply, what about Fiske? We are mindful and continue to exercise caution in regards to the potential impact of the COVID-19 virus. We continue to encourage those whom God allows us to serve to continue practicing social distancing, wash your hands frequently and or sanitize them if you would, and continuing in regards to the practice of wearing a mask. We understand that the reopening level and moving to the level of 3, of course, may be suggesting to some persons another step towards a new normal, so to speak. And we are prayerful that God will bless or continue to bless and to sustain and to keep one and all safe. One of the things on the part of and for the leadership and myself is that we have thought we want to be careful, we want to continue to remain cautious in regards to what we do. And remember, again, we're continuing to advance because of the CDC and recommendations that seem to help us to be safe or safer, even in the midst of the virus presence, that we continue to, again, practice social distancing, washing and or sanitizing, or both our hands, wearing the mask, and doing things that put us in most optimum safety kind of position. Having said all of that, I will say that we have done something, or some things really, here at and or in regards to our campus that put us in a position that we are more ready to receive those who want to experience in-person worship. But I would also remind you that virtual options will remain available, and that is our intent. And so we just thought it was timely that we would say some things to the people of God that meet here at 805 South Fiske Boulevard. We continue to keep you in prayer. We want to remind our church family, for those who have decided that you want to continue social distancing, that you want to continue a little bit more of isolation for the caution or welfare, perhaps, of yourself. We are absolutely understanding in regards to such a decision. We want you to know that we continue to have you and all of our church family, and not only those who are members of the Churches of Christ, but men, women, boys, and girls throughout this land and country. We continue to lift prayer for one and all. Just by way of reminder, I would want to share with you that what we continue in doing, and will, Lord willing, continue to do so for time to come yet, that we will offer our radio program on Sundays at 8:30 a.m. As it relates to In His Footsteps in particular. The gospel train, of course, continues to come on at 7:30 on Sunday mornings, and that offering continues to be so. Both of those are situated such that if you would like to be a part by way of Facebook Live, both programs are offered that way as well. And then, of course, continuing as it relates to the Sundays in particular, we continue to have available at noon worship service, the complete service by way of Facebook Live and or YouTube Live. Want to encourage you to continue to take advantage of that. And then, too, the ladies are having a Bible study. Memory serves me properly, I believe it is the second and fourth Sundays of the month. And my wife facilitates that class. I want you to know that that is being done through Zoom. The information that I share with you now in the event you should lose, misplace, you can, of course, refer back to this video, but also our website, if I'm not mistaken, should have the details continually in regards to what we have done. So we just wanted you to know, the Fiske Boulevard Church of Christ family in particular, to know what we continue to do. The leadership and I conference call on the second and fourth Wednesdays, of the month, that we can make sure as best we can to stay on the same page. Again, I want to reiterate that we have done some things as it relates to our campus in an effort to make the campus safer with the presence of the virus. That is by way of dispensers that dispense hand soap for washing purposes, hand sanitizer dispensers, both of which are in any bathroom on our campus. And then we have some freestanding hand sanitizing units in multiple places throughout the campus. And so we want to encourage you that should you find yourself wanting to avail yourself of the in-person option, to please take advantage of utilization of those dispensers. Also, if you haven't been here throughout the time of what we've been doing in regards to the adjustments that we've made as a church family, and you should be considering coming, we want to remind you, please come wearing your mask for the welfare of yourself as well as your brothers and sisters and others that are with us during times of our gathering. Hopefully, we are continuing in prayer that God will deliver us through this. Our prayer is that the Lord would see fit that He would deliver us more sooner than later. But we know that God's time is His, and He's going to do what He chooses to do at the time He chooses to do it. And so we want to continue to remain in prayer. Finally, I want to say to you that we have been doing a ASAP session, a prayer session through utilization of Zoom and the conference call line on Thursdays, each Thursday at 7 p.m. And so we would love to have those who want to pray with us and with the church family and corporate fashion. We'd love to have you join us in that way. Hopefully, we're doing what we can to stay in contact and keep everyone abreast of what we're doing and how the plan unfolds. As things should change, we'll be sure as best we can to share accordingly. We are making telephone calls to check on members of our church family and want to encourage us to do that with and for the benefit of one another. Also, yours truly continues to remain in the office Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. And if you should catch a time where I'm not in the office doing errands or things that take me out of the office from time to time, please feel free to contact me via my cell phone that's on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And so I think that kind of wraps up everything. being mindful of what is happening, and again, want to encourage you to continue in prayer, stay as faithful as we possibly can in serving the Lord. Although we have some different ways of doing things now, we still can effectively accomplish the mission of the church just by utilization of different kinds of means and or technology that allow us the opportunity still. We love you like nobody loves you, but God loves you best. You are in our prayers, and until the next time, may God bless and keep is always my prayer.